learn with joy.
Hi, hello friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone doing well. I'm making this video just to congratulate my students and the students who get passed in the results what they announced in yesterday. My heartily congratulations to all the students whoever get passed or whoever cleared their exams in the yesterday's results. Okay. So there is some special thing about the November 2020 attempt because it's a COVID pandemic situation. So you have so much of dare to write the examination. So I'm appreciating you people. Out of all these constraints, even though you have so many constraints to write the examination, you come out of all those things and you return the exams and you get the success. My heartily congratulations to the people whoever passed in the examination. Okay, now I want to say few words to the people who got failed in the yesterday's result. So the people who get failed, you need to analyze. First of all, you should analyze why you got the failure. By doing some mistakes, you might got the failure, but whatever the mistakes that you did in the past, you need to rectify the mistakes at least for the next attempt. See, just I'm advising you, don't take it anything in negative form. Just I'm advising you what you need to do to get the success. As I told you, first of all, you should accept the failure which you got in yesterday's result. You just accept it. It happened because of me. You just say to yourself that it happened because of me. It is not because of anyone else. Don't throw the burden of fail to someone else. That is generally it is the psychology of the student. They will say that it happened because of the coaching institute, or it happened because of the valuation pattern of the institute, CA institute, or it happened because of the personal issues or because of the family issues. Don't throw the burden onto someone else. Just to accept that you got the failure just because of you. Are you getting my point? You accept it and you analyze what the mistakes that you made in the past. So you know that you have to think by yourself that what are the mistakes that you did in the past. So few people will say that, sir, lack of preparation. Few people will say that, sir, presentation in the examination, I am not able to make the presentation according to the requirements of the institute. Or you can say that while I am making the preparation, I don't have the proper plan. Understand, there are so many factors. If you just think by yourself, you will get to know what the mistake that you made in the past. At least for the next attempt, you need to make rectification. You need to rectify whatever the mistake that you are making, that you had made in the past. If you are not rectifying the mistakes, and again you are going to get the same result. Unless you make correction of the mistakes, you cannot expect the positive result. Are you understand what I am saying? So, for getting success, you have to plan. See, it is not a normal course examination. It's one of the professional course, and generally people used to say it's one of the difficult course. If you plan properly for your examination, it's not that difficult. Try to understand. If you fail to plan, that means you are planning for the fail. Try to understand that. If you fail to plan, that means you are planning for the fail. You need to make proper plan. Sir, you are saying plan. What I need to plan? The first and foremost thing is you need to decide your target. What is your target? Either it is group 1 or it is group 2 or it is both the groups. First you need to plan and first you need to target. First you need to fix the target. Either it is both the groups or is it group 1 or is it group 2. Why? Because most of the student will be in dilemma. Sir, I will write first group and one subject in group 2. Some people at beginning, when they start the preparation, they will start with the motivation, they will start with the inspiration of writing both the groups. After doing preparation for 2 months, when it is 1 month ahead for the examination, they will come down to one group. Just 1 week before, just one week before of the examination, they will plan for writing of one subject of getting exemption, and just before the day of examination, next attempt will write the exam. They will postpone their examination for the next attempt. That is how it happened. If you really had the proper preparation, why you want to go for the opt-out? Most of the students went for the opt-out because they don't have proper preparation. That's the reason why they want to go for the opt-out. What I mean to say is, day one, if you are starting your preparation today, you decide today whether you want to write both the groups or you want to write group 1 or group 2. Your target should be crystal clear. Sir, if you decide for both the groups, stick on to that. Either it might be success or failure, whatever the case it is, you stick on to that until you are writing the examination. If you decide for group 1, you stick on to that, or group 2, you stick on to that. So the first and foremost thing is deciding the target. Are you understanding what I am saying? You just today, if you are starting your preparation, you just decide today whether you want to go for both the groups or group 1 or group 2. That is the first and foremost thing what you need to do. Done. Once you fix the target, then you need to make the plan. What the plan that you need to make means, see, simple. The groups has been divided in such a way. If you take group 1, 2 practical subjects and 2 theoretical subjects. What are the 2 practical subjects? Accounting and cost and management accounting. What are the theoretical subjects? Law and taxation. Correct? Law and taxation. Taxation might be, it's a combination of both practical and theoretical. So, you just analyze by yourself whether you are good at doing practical papers or good at doing the theoretical papers. Are you understanding? Same way in the group 2 also. You have 2 theoretical papers and 2 practical papers. What are the 2 practical papers? Advanced accounting, financial management and economics. Economics is also one of the theory portion, but it's for the 40 marks. And 2 more papers is the theory, that is auditing and ITSM. So, you just decide by yourself whether you are good at practical or good at theory. Let me take an example. If you take myself, I am good at practical subjects. So what I will do, I will keep practical subjects as my pet subjects. Whenever I feel bored, whenever I am not finding interest, whenever I am so tired while doing the preparation, I will take the practical papers. Whenever I am very much energized, whenever I am very active, I am finding the interest to study, I will go for the theoretical paper because theoretical papers are difficult for me. Are you understanding what I am saying? Same way in case of you also, few people will be strong in theory part, few people will be strong in practical part. You decide and you decide the pet subjects. All of you understand? That is the second thing what you need to do. The moment I say pet subject, damn sure you should get exemption. It should be more than 60 marks at any cost. However the paper it will be, how difficult it is, whatever the case it is, you should score 60 plus in the pet subjects. If you are able to score 60 plus in the pet subjects, obviously you can get minimum 40 marks in the remaining subjects. So if you get 2 subjects 60 marks and remaining 2 subjects you want just 40 for the pass. Sir, I am good at both. I can do practical well as I can do the theoretical well. Then you can target for the rank. If you plan properly, getting rank is not that difficult. Plan properly so that you can get the rank easily. All of you understanding? Do the hard work. Do the hard work with smartness. Hard work means don't think that keep on doing something. There are so many people who are doing very much hard work, but they cannot succeed because they don't have the smart work. So you need to do your preparation based on the question paper, how they are asking, how the questions what they are asking in the examination. You cannot practice the questions which they asked in 1992, which is asked in 2000. The pattern, the question paper pattern will be keep on changing. So you need to practice the questions according to the question paper pattern which is running on as of now. All of you understand what I am saying? Okay, next. Once you decide the subjects, decide the subjects, as I told you, whatever the subject that you feel difficult, you plan to study in the morning. You plan to study in the morning. All of you understanding? You wake up early in the morning, and whatever the portion that you feel difficult, you study it in the morning. So let me take an example. You can wake up so most of the students will wake up at 8 o'clock. Please understand, reduce your sleep quota, and you need to wake up around 4:30 to 5. The moment you wake up, so it's a small advice to you, do meditation for some time. So please understand, suppose if I want to go for WWE, I want to fight with John Cena. If I go like this, the John Cena will lift me with left hand and throw into the crowd. I cannot go with this physical, I cannot go with this physique, right? So what I need to do? I need to join to the gym. I need to build a proper body with strong physique, and I need to know techniques, how to hit the opposite person. All of you understanding? So once I get to know that, then I can go to the WWE. There I require physical ability. To go to the WWE, I require physical ability. But if you want to write the CA exam, or any other professional courses, you need to have mental ability. Most of the students, they will prepare well, they'll work hard. The moment it comes to before examination, they'll get fever, headache, stomach pain. It's all because of the heavy pressure. Don't take so much pressure into the mind. Why you need to take so much pressure? You are giving your effort. You are giving your 100% effort. Don't think about the success or failure. You just focus on the work or the job what you're doing. Your job is what? Just preparing for the examination and writing and presenting solutions in the examination. That is your job. Don't think about the success or failure until you complete your exams, until you are going to get the result. All of you understanding? So do the meditation for some time. After doing meditation, you just start with the difficult subject. Whatever the subject that you feel difficult, you just start with that. Okay, so study for some time. After that, you can plan the pet subjects. See, if you come to me, if you ask me, generally I am good at practical subjects. I am very bad at theoretical subjects. So what I will do, I will plan my study of theory subjects in the morning. Later point of time, I will keep on practicing cost and management accounting and financial accounting. I am very flexible with that. I feel so easy with preparation of the practical subjects. So I can study continuously for the 12 hours without any demotivation, without losing the interest. So same thing with you also. You decide whichever the subject that is favorable to you, that you are having the interest, and the subject which you are not finding the interest. The subject which does not have the interest, plan in the morning. The moment you complete the meditation, you start studying the subject which you are not finding the interest. Then automatically, over a period of time, once you are getting into the subject, the difficult subject also becomes easy. All of you understanding what I am saying? And in a day, plan for 4 subjects. Plan for all the 4 subjects. Because you should keep in touch with the subject. Then only you can remember the concepts. Revise. So many people, they will study hard, but there will be lack of revision. You need to make the revisions. So one more small tip for you, make the short notes. Making short notes is very, very important. Yes, in market there we are getting so many chart kind of things, so many other materials which they scripts and they are giving in the short form. But if you make by yourself, that helps you a lot compared to those materials. The moment you complete study of one chapter, you just make short notes for the chapter. Try to maintain the short note for each and every subject. Try to maintain the short notes. Understanding? So you need to evaluate whatever the result that you got in yesterday. So you just evaluate by yourself what is the level of preparation that you made for the last attempt. If you got 180 plus, okay, it's a reasonable marks. You are getting 150, below 150 means it requires lot of effort from your side to get the success. All of you understanding what I am saying? So you just plan these things. The first thing is you need to fix the target. Second thing is you need to decide the pet subjects. All of you. So third thing is preparation of the timetable. So up to what time you need to study what subject. And generally you do one thing, So while going to the bed, you need to analyze two things. One thing, what the concept that you prepared, what the concept that you study in the same day, and you need to plan tomorrow. Tomorrow, what is the concept that you are planning to study? Understanding. So you just plan all these things. So implement all these things. Definitely, you will get the success. All of you understand what I'm saying? So one of the advice, as I told you, just start them doing meditation. It helps you a lot because it will increase your mental ability. Because you are studying so vast subjects, so mind will be pressurized. Most of the students, see, when it comes to pressure, I'm telling you, most of the students, what they will do, they will go to the exam center, they will sit in the examination, they will be so pressurized, and whatever the concept they studied, they will be completely not able to recall the concepts. Why it happened? Because of the pressure. So simple, while before going to the examination, you just think what is going to happen at worst. At worst case, what is going to happen? You are going to fail. Apart from, that's what, right? Is there anything that, apart from that, is there anything that is going to happen? Nothing. The worst thing, in case of worst thing, just you are going to get the failure. All of you getting my point, getting the point what I'm saying? So, if that be the case, okay, be calm, be cool. Before going to examination, go with pleasantness. Go with the pleasantness of mind. Don't take much pressure. The worst thing is you are going to get the fail. Okay, fine. So what will happen? Your mind pressure levels will come down. Understanding? 1 hour before the examination, don't study anything. Most of the people, just 5 minutes before exam also, they will be keep on turning the pages. Don't do that. You have so much of time now. You have so much time. Still, you have 4 more months for the examination. You have flexible time for the preparation. If you stick on to the preparation, if you committed for the preparation, you have so flexible time. Utilize properly. Utilize properly. All of you understanding? Okay? So, don't take, failure is not permanent. Try to understand, failure is not permanent. It just came to you. Okay, face it. The moment you can see, everyone got the failure. So please understand, even if you take Ratan Tata, he is a failure person when he is stepping into the automobile industry. He started with the Tata Indica. So he is a failure person, but now he got succeeded and he has so many cars, so many different kind of cars. Even he is owner of the Jaguar. All of you understanding? So everyone, CA is not the course which can be completed very easily. It might be happen, you might get the failure because of you, or it might be because of some other factors. So whatever the case it is, you just accept the failure and you target and you focus for the next attempt. Are you understand what I'm saying? Okay, so don't be demotivated, nothing will happen. So definitely, if you plan properly, next time definitely you're going to get the success. All the best, do well. So don't waste time. Don't waste, my sincere advice is, don't waste time. Plan your day properly and focus on your preparation. Definitely you'll get success in the next attempt. Thank you. All the best. Okay.